I had enough. I grabbed her and I went ballistic. I was beating the slop out of her. And that's when one of the boys said, and I heard the voice very clear, y'all go, that's how I learned her name. Y'all gonna let Charlene get her so-and-so beat like that? And they all jumped on top of me. They didn't do that at first, it was just making noise, and it was just me hurting her. And I heard this guy say that, and they all just jumped on me. And in the process of it, one guy took a cake cutter, remember those metal cones, out of his big hair, and gave it to this girl, and she hit me across my nose. Immediately my nose started bleeding, and they broke my nose. They broke my nose with that, but it wasn't broke so bad where the doctor couldn't just right away, he just done something and fix it right back. They done something to my nose with that thing, and they rushed me straight to the hospital from there. I could have been killed too. I mean, one wrong hit in the wrong place, but this bullying stuff, I mention it because I know it goes on now, and it's even worse than ever right now. And Vanessa she was so angry, she just wanted to just beat the whole world up about that, trying to defend me, but I thank God through all of that process. A lot of things happens in your life, and you just don't even think about them sometimes. Things come across the word like this, and it takes my attention back to it. You don't forget things like that when you know God was merciful to you, that God was merciful to you. And sometimes we have these revengeful spirits in us, and God don't want us having revenge. He don't want us having revenge. If somebody hurts you, don't harbor stuff in your heart year after year, day after day, and I can't wait, I'm going to get them back. If it's the last thing I do, you almost look like Whoopi Goldberg. Amen. Don't hold that kind of stuff in your heart. And I'm talking to myself too, because I found out that I obviously had an arch in my heart against that girl all them years, which wasn't a lot of years, because that was the latter part of junior high school, the last grade in junior. I think I was in the ninth grade, and then I got married so young. Then I saw the girl. After I got married, I saw her. You don't forget somebody that broke your nose. You don't forget names, you don't forget faces. I wouldn't have never recognized anybody else's but her. That one I recognized. I recognized because we visited the office, everything that went with the territory, sat and looked at face to face, the principal and all that the next couple of days at school. So I don't forget names and faces. And there she was, off of Western Avenue in my neighborhood up towards Wilshire. Some few years later, it had to be about 6 or 7 years later, I guess, but I still never forgot. I just never knew I had some anger going on. Way down below. I'm going to tell you right now, get rid of stuff. Amen? Because don't take it casual like, that just happened, something that happened, it's over with. Are you sure? That's what I thought. I saw her in the market. And at that time, the store was called Market Basket. Market Basket, Western Avenue, right near Wilshire. I'm walking down the aisle with my basket, strolling down the aisle, picking up a few items, and I saw her. My blood curled. My skin started getting nervous. I started getting upset. I just did something like butterflies, and I was like, what am I going to do? I'm feeling like I'm going to do something. I didn't know what I was going to do. I said, well, first of all, I'm going to make sure it's her. I followed her around in the store like a stalker. She didn't know me. She didn't know me from Samantha. She did not know who I was, but I knew her. A lot of people that hurt you don't even know they don't even know you. They just hurt me because it's in them to do so. She didn't know me. She was showing out that day at school. I should have let that alone. And what did I do? I got close to her, not too close, like about from me to Julia. And I said, Charlene. I said, it's her. It's her. And I got a good look at her again. She said, yes. She's looking at me like, like, we're both still young. We're young. I'm young. I'm not even 20 years old yet. Charlene, yes. I got close up to her and all of them knocked her straight across the face. Pow! I was like, I didn't know that was in me. She said, no! She jumped back. She said, oh! And then the security security had to, everybody, the security, my husband was shocked at that stuff. She said, what'd you do that for? But yet she didn't hit me back. What'd you do that for? What'd you hit me for? Because you broke my nose. I said, because you broke my nose and you jumped on me with 5 people and some guys. And I put her right back to the place where she done it. On Western Avenue, near Exposition. I said, you did that to me. That was me. You remember that? She looked at me. She remembered. She didn't feel like she should have hit me back. And I did. I was so sorry I hit that girl. I don't know how to tell you what I felt when I done that. I was so stupidly sorry that I hit her. Wow. And you know, that's when God began to really teach me. He said, see, you had something bottled up inside of you. A lot of times we think we done got rid of stuff, and we didn't get rid of nothing. I felt like a fool. I said, I'm sorry. I just felt like a complete idiot.